What if the reason your relationships have never quite worked out is because the advice you've been following was setting you up to fail? In this video, I will be revealing my bad relationship advice test, a simple 3-question filter that exposes terrible advice so that you no longer self-sabotage. Hey, I'm Amy, and you're watching Your Brilliance TV. Quiz time. I'm going to give you 10 relationship tips, and I want you to tell me if you have ever done this for a man or if you would never do this for a man. Ready? Okay, number one. Surprise your guy by unexpectedly doing his laundry or tidying up when he's out. Number two, learn how to make this really complicated dinner that takes half the day and serve it to him with a smile. Number three, when he arrives at your house, open the door wearing nothing but a trench coat and heels. Number four, if you are thinking about cutting your long hair, don't do it without asking him how he feels about it first. Number five, if you are talking and he's clearly not interested, change the subject to something he's interested in. Number six, keep yourself trim and attractive for him because guys don't like it when you let yourself go. Number seven, never complain. No man wants to be around a negative person. Number eight, don't try to impress him. Instead, show him how impressive he is. Number nine, ask him for help even if you don't actually need it. Something like moving a heavy box or looking at your leaky faucet. Number 10, never blame a man for how you feel because you are responsible for your own happiness. So, how did you score? Have you done any of these things? Or are you hearing alarm bells? Now, I remember reading advice like this in women's magazines when I was a teenager, and I am shocked that younger women today are repeating this stuff like it's brand new. You look at TikTok and YouTube, and they are filled with these old school, dusted off tips wrapped up in shiny new packaging. What all these influencers are not telling you is what happens when you actually live by that advice. So let me be your cautionary tale. So when I was in my 20s, I was so interested in learning how to get a guy. I had spent my teenage years feeling completely invisible, and I was done with that. I set my sights on being a Cosmo girl, fun and sassy and sexy and strong. But what I didn't realize back then is living your life based on what guys want is not strength. It's a trap. You stop listening to your own instincts and you start following other people's tips and tricks. You contort yourself into this idea of what a cat should look like, and men can tell. They can feel the moment you switch from being your real self to performing for them. And that's when they know they've got you. That's when they know that you are going to play the part, that their interest is the reward you're chasing. No, no, it's all an act for their benefit, and they enjoy the entertainment, but they won't respect you. Now, if you're willing to pay that price to get lots of male attention validation, don't let me stop you. But if what you want is to be loved for the real you, you can't perform your way there. Because if he falls for the fake you, he never gets to know the real you. He doesn't get to see your edges. He won't know how to meet your needs. He won't even know you have any. Now, we have been told that men only fall for women who look good and let him lead and never challenge him and never need too much. But the kind of man who's attracted to a woman like that, he's not looking for an equal. He is looking for someone to fit into the role he already wrote. And maybe you can do that for a while, but to live a lifetime like that, where your only power lies in being the woman to his man, to tell the truth, I'd rather take my chances with an ordinary guy who just thinks I'm fun and interesting. So here's what I want you to remember. Bad relationship advice is advice that puts you in a role. It's advice that makes you perform for men. And what it promises is male attention, but not love. because it's designed to hook men who want someone willing to shrink herself to fit into his life. He doesn't care who she is as long as she plays her part well. And if you want to know whether a particular piece of advice is good or bad, then ask yourself these three questions. Number one, does this advice make you feel stronger? Number two, does this advice take into account your pleasure or just his? Number three, do you feel like doing this would be reciprocated? In other words, would he make the same kind of effort for you? And if the answer is no, if this advice is making you feel stupid or silly, if he's just sitting back enjoying your effort while offering nothing in return, then that isn't good advice. That is a tactic designed to cut you down to size. And there is so much of it out there, especially online. Now, when I think of all the women listening to this advice, believing that their value lies in being what men want, I'll be honest, I feel sad because they have this incredible future ahead of them where they can find out what they like and what turns them on. And they're not even looking in that direction. And those of us who are on the other side know that there is so much more to life than hustling for men's approval. What we are after is the big kahuna. We are after LOVE. And love is played by entirely different rules. So if this speaks to you, if you are ready to stop chasing men's approval and start choosing your pleasure, then I wrote a book that might just help. It's called The Pleasure Principle, and it is unlike any other love advice book you've read. It is not going to tell you how to get a man. Sorry about that. Instead, it will show you how to inspire men to please you. It's going to teach you how to unlock your inner bad girl, which is the part of you that knows exactly what she wants and is not ashamed of going after it. You can check it out now in the link. Take care, and I'll see you soon.